Hi there, my name is Jim Pinkham, and I'm going to show you guys how to get to the First UU auction website and how to enter an item and basically everything you need to know about using the auction software. Let's just jump right in. The first question people are going to probably have is, how do I get there? How do I find the auction website? We're going to start with the firstuucolumbus.org church website. And if we go there, here it is on the screen. If I click this engagement link here, this engagement window menu item, down there about halfway is First UU auction. And that's where we're going to have a page that will usually talk about last year's auction, how well we did. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a link there. It says Auction 2021 website. If you hit that, that's what takes you to our main auction website. And this is some software that I wrote a long time ago, and I've been changing it over the years and trying to make it better. So right now it's set up with a theme, as you can see, Alice in Wonderland for this year, Through the Looking Glass. And yeah, so let's start. The first thing, if we want to do anything with it, right now without logging in, I can just go to the catalog either through this menu item up here or through the main button down here, catalog, and it's empty. There's nothing there yet, but this is where it's going to have all the items that we're all going to donate. But the first thing to do to get started really is to log in. It's in the upper right hand corner, this login button. Whether I started here, it's always up there at the top. So we're gonna hit that login button. And if you've participated in auctions in years past and you put your phone number in here, it should find you and get you to your statement. That's our main starting page. I'm gonna pretend that I haven't come in here before. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to log in as a new person. So I just picked a phone number that I knew wouldn't be there, and see how it says right here, I'm new, add me. And by the way, for your phone number, you might choose to use your cell number, your regular home number if you still have one. Doesn't really matter, just whatever number you will remember. And if anyone actually wins an item that you've donated, they might be able to call that number and reach you. But it's not like we're going to share this with anybody else otherwise. So you should feel comfortable going ahead and using your private number. We're not going to be calling you at this number. We usually use email. So let's say I'm the Mad Hatter, and there's my PIN number is the secret number that you use. Oftentimes it's the last 4 digits. And we definitely need to have some kind of an email. And the address isn't quite as important. That's if you're going to host an event at your house, for example. You'll want to put an address in here so people can map link to it. And that's really what it's for. And that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to put that in. Here I am with a name, and it's got the phone number. I can always go back there and edit the profile again and change anything I need to add. If I really wanted to put an address in there, I could, like something like that. Oops, it doesn't like that. Here, I'm going to just go back, leave it the way it was. I'm still the Mad Hatter. So the thing I wanted to show you was how to enter a new item. So we're going to hit this donate a new item link right there. It's on this is from your statement page, donate a new item. And you pick the category of item that you want to use. So I have in mind let's bake a nice apple pie. We usually capitalize our words like that. And if I'm going to say something like, I will bake a pie and deliver it to you. You can make a much more tantalizing description if you like. You don't want to get too verbose, but get something in there that'll be suggestive. But the best way to sell something is with a picture. So here we're going to hit this upload button here. I found a picture. I just went to Google image search and found a picture of an apple pie, and I already downloaded it. There it is. And that's really all there is to it. So now you can tell that it found my picture. And there's one apple pie, so quantity is 1. You definitely have to have a price, so you got to pick something, $10, let's say. We don't want to go below that. Hey, this is a really delicious pie. Let's make it a $15 pie. People might bid it up from there. You have a starting point. Date doesn't apply for this, but if you were going to have an event, you'd want to pick a date. There's the little calendar button to pick the calendar date, and then the hour and the minute. There's 2 separate fields here. That's what that is, with a colon in between, and a couple check boxes for some other things. So if I hit save, if I make a mistake, like I forget the minimum bid or something, let's just do that. Well, no, let me go ahead and save it first. If you see the thank you, it means everything worked fine. So I'm going to return to my statement. If I want to change something later, I can go back into it and click it, and now I'm back into it. And I was going to say, if I forget something, or if I didn't type in a price, and I hit save, it'll put it in red and put a star next to whatever it was is wrong. So in this case, I have to make sure I put my price in. That's pretty much it. And you see it got my picture. It found it. And that's pretty, and if you see the thank you, it means it's saved. Now, if I go back to the home page of the auction, or actually to the catalog page, I can get to the catalog either through this one here up at the top, or there's a catalog link down here. You'll see that it's on there. So yay, I've done it. And the other thing I was going to show you is, if you have already signed in like that, and if I log out, I come back later, let's say, and I log in, it should come right back to it. So I put 555 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 4, and then hit login. It should take me straight in. I could even save it here. This is my browser trying to help me out here. Now it says signed in as my name, and so there I am. And I can go to my statement. Here's a statement button. It'll take me back to here. This is where I'll come later on to see what I've bid on, what I've won, and that sort of thing. Later on, the bidding links are going to show up in the catalog right next to the items, and you'll only see the bidding information here if you're logged in. If you're not logged in, it'll look just like it does right now. It's too early right now. They're not turned on, but when they are, you'll see some links that'll say bid right there, and you can put a bid on other people's items. And that's pretty much how it works. And there'll be more questions and answers available. But that's all I have for you right now. So I hope that was helpful, and thanks very much.